I'm in northern Saskatchewan. I'm about an hour away from my destination. Going to be joining some friends that I've known for years, some fellas I've guided with for years, and we're going after big Saskatchewan whitetail. They've got some trail cameras out. They've got pictures of some dandy bucks. I'm hoping to put the smack down on one of those big northern bucks, so stay tuned. This should be an exciting hunt, and I can't wait to get in the stand in the morning. The weather's getting a little colder. It's going to be a little bit less pleasant, but it's going to make for some great deer action, so stay tuned.
The Mule Deer Foundation presents Trigger Effect.
I'm Bigfoot. I've sustained my family through traditional harvesting for more than 50 years.
My name's Dean Tremblay. I've been a wildlife biologist for over 20 years, and I bring science to the hunt.
Hi, I'm Kent Mickey. I've been a professional guide for almost 30 years. Now it's my turn to be behind the trigger.
I'm Lindsay Beck. I'm a pro staff in training, and I have to put up with these guys, and this is Trigger Effect.
Brought to you by Westside Stores, your outdoor sports authority. Nikon Optics, next generation now. Schmeiser Archery, the makers of quality broadheads. And these fine sponsors.
So Kent gave me a call on the cell. He got there safe and sound, and I'm sure he didn't get an ounce of sleep last night.
Yeah, well, no one can. He probably has forgot to do the intro to this show.
Probably.
Well, Kent did forget to do the intro, but he was able to get out and bait some stands with his friends.
It's mid-November. I'm hunting in northern Saskatchewan with a friend. He's been putting out some baits and they've been getting hit pretty hard. Lots of good trail camera pictures of some really nice bucks. He's taken some great bucks over the years. And hopefully I can get this taken care of here in Saskatchewan in the next couple days. And then I can head back to Manitoba and finish off my whitetail season there. So let's get back to the hunt.
This young doe here figures it's going to have all of the grub to itself, but in the long run, you'll see who wins. Not long into the day, and Kent got his first buck to come in. It wasn't a monster, but it was big enough to get his heart pumping. Westside Stores in beautiful downtown Salmon Arm, providing fishing and hunting equipment, apparel, and knowledgeable staff. Your outdoor sports authority, Westside Stores, has provided quality products and service to Salmon Arm for over 20 years. Visit us today at 450-360 Trans-Canada Highway Southwest, Salmon Arm, BC. Online at westsidestores.ca or call us at 250-832-8141. Welcome back to Trigger Effect.
It's the second day of my Saskatchewan hunt. Had some really good buck action this morning. A nice 4x4 come in, chasing a doe, stood at the bait. Gave me ample opportunity to take a shot at him, but I'm just waiting for a bigger one. I got several more days left. My friend has gone to check some spots that he baited earlier that they haven't been able to hunt for the last 2 or 3 years. I might go sit there tomorrow, depending on what the trail camera cards show us. So this is a really good spot. Lots of buck sign here, rubs and scrapes. Hopefully there will be a big one around here somewhere. So we'll just stick it out here for the day and hopefully get some footage of a big buck hitting the ground. So stick with us.
This guide tip is brought to you by Lone Wolf Taxidermy.
Today, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about trail cameras and a couple of the basic setups to maximize the potential of that trail camera that you just purchased. Some people have been using trail cameras for a long time and are very successful at it. Others are new to it and just have basically picked up maybe their very first model. So let's find a setup that I like to use, and we'll go over some of the basic tips that I've used in the past to maximize that potential of that trail camera. So let's go set it up. Okay, we've chosen our spot. There seems to be a main trail coming through this oak coulee here. The deer are using it to travel from their bedding area to the feeding area out in the fields. Basically what I want to do is I want to get pictures of the deer coming through here. One tip I'll give you for setting up a trail camera is if you set your trail camera up on the side of the trail as the deer are walking down the trail, what'll happen is they'll trigger off the camera and you'll most likely just get the back end of the deer. You won't get the head. What I like to do, one of the tips I like to do, is face my trail camera down the trail towards the length of the trail. As you can see, the trail comes right by me right here, and if you face your camera up or down the trail, it gives the deer a chance to activate the camera sensor, The camera can turn on, and then you can get multiple pictures of the same deer, and make for just a better scouting tool. That's all. As you can see, maybe you can't see that, but I've got my trail camera level, facing down the length of the trail. We've got several trails joining here. So what will happen is any deer coming down any one of these trails is going to trigger the sensor on this camera, taking pictures of them coming or going. Looks like the only thing that's left is to leave it and come back in a little while and check it for some pictures. So let's leave this bad boy right where she's at.
Trigger Effect proudly supports the Mule Deer Foundation. Through its membership, the Mule Deer Foundation aims to restore, improve, and protect mule deer habitat. MDF supports wildlife management, promotes public education and research, and encourages responsible, ethical behavior. Visit us online at www.muledeer.org and join today and help us ensure the conservation of mule deer, black-tailed deer, and their habitat. Welcome back to Trigger Effect.
It's the third day of my hunt. It's about -18. It's cold this morning. A little bit of a snow. Had several bucks come into the bait this morning. One really nice one. He's got great potential. Great potential. I'm kind of waiting for something a little bit bigger, a little heavier. He's got a big frame on him, big 5x5. Hopefully a big one will show up. That buck that I passed on was a darn good buck, but he needs about one more year, maybe 2 more years, and he'll be a world-class Saskatchewan whitetail. So let's get back to the action. It's about 11 o'clock in the morning. It's been steady deer coming in and out this morning since I sat down here. There's even more deer coming in right now as I speak, so let's get back to it.
Kent's been seeing a lot of small bucks. He's just waiting for that rut to hit in full force.
Well, a big storm's moving in. That should get those big bucks moving.
strong, lightweight, collapsible, and durable. And with this wheel and the no axle on our game carts, we've achieved that.
Built in Carameus, BC, the Sasquatch cart is lightweight, has great clearance, and is strong enough to pack out a variety of game species. It collapses to be more convenient for transport and can be attached to ATVs for those long packs out. Get yours at Sasquatch Fabrications in Carameus. Call 250-499-5984 or visit us online at www.sasquatchfabrications.com. Welcome back to Trigger Effect.
It's day 4 of my hunt. I've had that really nice buck come in twice today. He's my ace in the hole. My friend has gone to check a couple of spots that he hasn't been able to hunt for the last 3 years because of the wet weather and the area being flooded, and it froze up early this year. He was able to get in there, set up some stands, set up some baits. He went to pull those carts today, so I was getting kind of itchy, hoping to get a buck down by now, but I don't want to shoot that buck until I see what he's got in this area that he hasn't been able to hunt for a while. It's very tempting. That's a decent buck, really, really nice buck. But I gotta hold out. Maybe he'll have pictures of a bigger buck on these other trail cameras. If not, then I'll most likely take this buck probably tomorrow or the next day. I'm trying to hold out for a real big one, but boy, I tell you what, that's a dandy buck. Anybody'd be happy with that deer. I might be crazy passing on him twice already. Once yesterday and twice today, so but hopefully he keeps coming back to the same spot, so I feel confident that I'll run into him again if I have to. So we'll just hold out, hopefully get a big one. There was a buck on the bait, and he just looked off to the left here and then ran off. I don't know if there's a coyote or a wolf or another buck coming in or what. Oh, here comes a buck. Right here. Oh, it looks like a good one. Yeah, here he comes. I'm gonna take this one. This is a good buck. That's what I came here for. That's a nice big heavy old buck. He went down right behind the bait. One shot through both front shoulders. Awesome. Awesome. I'm glad I passed on that younger buck. That younger buck's gonna make a big brute someday, but I was just looking for that big heavy bone. This is a big deer. Yes! Still got time to go back to Manitoba and finish off my season there. Well, let's get down here and go take a quick look at him before it gets dark. Right on. That buck just got trigger affected. That is one big brute. Big body on this boy. 5x5 with some stickers. Real nice buck. Well, my hunt here in Saskatchewan has come to an end, unfortunately. I'd love to stay here for another month. I just love this kind of hunting. Lots of great bucks, lots of deer action. I harvested a fantastic deer. He's not the biggest scoring deer in the world, but you know what? He's exactly what I was looking for. Heavy, he's got some character. My friends here in Saskatchewan have done their absolute best setting me up with all this. I can't thank them enough. I will be back next year. I saw some great deer. They've got some great trail camera pictures of some absolute smashers. I'm going to bring my co-hosts with me next year, maybe even a couple other friends, so we're going to have some great action coming up next year on our Saskatchewan hunt. In the meantime, check us out on Facebook. Make sure you visit our website and stay tuned for another exciting episode of Trigger Effect. See you next week.
Trigger Effect is brought to you by Nikon Optics, West Side Stores, Schmeiser Archery, Sunshine Autographic, Mohican Consulting, Mike Roseman RV Sale, Lone Wolf Taxidermy, Bigfoot RVs, Prairie Shot Ammunition, Silvertip Directional Drilling, and Sasquatch Fabrications. Trigger Effect proudly supports Mule Deer Foundation. Join today, and with your help, we can ensure a conservation legacy for generations to come.
Bill, you got a copy? Bill, you got a copy?